Welcome to the convoy. I'm one half of your show, Money Mav.
And what's up? I'm your boy Kato, man. This, bro. I want to
And
talk
what
about this, and I want to talk about it while it's hot, and we both learning about it. You know what I mean? So we ain't got to worry
and,
about trying to prep for it because we both know the same amount. You watch the
and
video, I watch the video.
I just literally watched the video about like 2 hours ago, kid. Like I was shocked.
Bruh, the only issue is the dude should have used a taser. That's it. He should have used a fucking taser. But he wasn't wrong. I'm sorry, bro. He was not wrong. He should have used a taser. But his job is to de-escalate shit. That's part of de-escalation.
Listen, like right now, the way I feel, man, at this moment in time, the shit that's going on with Derek Chauvin and
Yeah, but
everything,
don't. We not
it's
talking about what's going on. See, because that's what I'm talking about, man. We can't
no.
push this
Listen,
narrative, bro. This is
it's
not
not
the same situation.
it's not so much a narrative that I'm pushing. What I'm trying to say is that
And you ain't pushing it. The media is pushing it.
yeah, but what I'm trying to say with that though is just, it's not, it's just the wrong timing for to be a cop right now, honestly, because it's making it harder and harder for people like me, people like you, and just others that's just not with this bullshit. Is making it harder to see the cops, see the good cops,
Listen,
see the ones that actually use their head, bro. So it
listen.
just
I totally agree, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen the headline, nigga, I snapped. I
yep.
snapped because I saw the headline.
You see what
You
I'm
feel what I'm
saying?
saying?
The first thing that came to your mind was
I'm like,
racist.
I'm tired of this shit, man. You telling me 3 little girls out there fighting and you had to pull a fucking gun?
How many
No.
how many times have we seen people pull out weapons on somebody else and the cops actually use like bean bags or some shit like that
I
and
agree.
take them
That's why I
down?
said he should have used the
They've
taser.
done that.
He should have
Is
used the taser.
whatever fucking training that they're getting now, they need to literally like retrain, bro. Like for real.
This training ain't working, bro. This
Listen,
training ain't working. Part of de-escalation is for you to de-escalate the problem. Now, I'm gonna say it again. My only issue here is he should have used the taser. I watched the
it
video.
is.
I seen what happened. I saw the one girl fall in front of him. I saw the girl with the blue pants chasing the girl in the pink with a knife and about to stab the shit out of her ass. I seen it. You
And you
feel
know
me?
what's
I'm
crazy?
watching it on
You
the
know
body
what's
cam.
crazy? I'm looking at them moving her, bro. I don't know if I should have just watched the whole thing because I just couldn't stomach it anymore. But I seen when they pull her from under the car, they I seen a cell phone up under her, if I'm not mistaken. But I ain't seen no knife.
Bruh, the knife is right here in the girl's hand.
Is
I'm
it in
looking
is
at
it
a
in her
pitch.
hand?
I'm looking at it right here.
I I I didn't even see no knife, bro. Like
And you
I
know what
so
though? Even when I was watching the body cam, bro. Okay, so you know how when you watching the body cam, right? And then boom, they start fighting, and then the one girl fall in front of the police officer.
right.
When the police pull his gun out, you can clearly see the girl with the blue jean pants on with the knife in her hand about to stab the girl in the pink. If he would have had his taser, he could have tased her and she would have dropped that knife. That's why I
Listen,
said my only issue here is there was no reason to pull a gun.
I don't give a damn what anybody feel, what anybody say, or how they feel about Dog the Bounty Hunter, because I know he had an issue, right, with us and shit like that, some shit.
Yeah, dog had some racist stuff going on.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
one thing he said, bro, that I stand by with him is that out of all the years that he's been doing what he's been doing, when he's apprehending these people, we're
Uh-huh.
not gonna call them criminals, bro, because everybody go through shit. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know what the fuck people go through.
Right.
Sometimes it just becomes a fucking addiction.
Uh-huh.
But when he apprehends these people, they use non-lethal bullets.
Mm-hmm.
And when that whole what's his name? Dante, right? That's his name, Dante.
I haven't looked at that one.
But when that happened, that was one of the statements that he made in an article that I read,
Uh-huh.
and I totally fucking agree with him, dude. Like you can carry your weapon around, and I know there's gonna be guys out there that has guns and shit, and you never know if they're gonna use. You
But
know what I'm
that's
saying?
when
Like,
you bring the gunfire, though. That's when you
no,
bring the gunfire.
no. What I'm saying is like, think about this. Okay, now you got a room full of cops. You telling them that we're not gonna be using live ammunitions anymore. We're gonna be using non-lethal ammunition, right? Now they're out there. They're already scared for their lives because they putting their lives on the line. But the quote has always said, "You live by the gun, you die by the gun." So if you carry that shit on your hip, it's 9 out of 10 you gonna end up dying by the shit. It depends on how you use it, if you ever use it, because not a lot of cops use their fucking guns, believe it or not, bro.
I think the issue is that the first thing they go for is the gun. Because that's what I'll
What
be saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if you feel like if you're a cop, right? All this shit going on right now. Think about this. You put yourself in their shoes,
Right.
and you get your police chief coming at you, telling you this is what's gonna happen. Now, you're gonna carry a live clip,
Right.
but the non-lethal clip always got to be in your gun, or you know what I'm saying, in case you gotta. The first thing they're gonna think about, what if a motherfucker just pull out their guns? Now they know we not carrying real live ammunitions anymore. Now they can just pop off on us anytime. We're no longer safe. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you a cop, bro. That's one thing in your mind right now. Yeah, there's some bullshit that's going on. People are really fucking with us and looking at us crazy now. But now I really feel like my life is in danger because I can't carry, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can carry it, but it has to be not, it can't be in the chamber. It can't be in the gun.
Listen, I agree with you, but it cannot be the first thing you do. It can't be the first thing you do.
If that's gonna be their first train of thought, bro, I feel like a non-lethal ammunition is the safest way to go for us.
I agree.
Because I mean, if that's gonna be, you know, if you're gonna put your hand on your shit, like that's one thing I cannot stand with them neither. When they approach you,
let me say this real quick though. Let me say this real quick. After watching that video, he could have shot her with the rubber bullet. I guarantee she'd have dropped that gun. Because all they talked about was how them rubber bullets hurt.
Yeah, but see, this is the justification right here.
Yeah,
we didn't have time to get them because you got to go in the trunk and get them. I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a way to
have them on your hip.
But that's the thing, they don't carry them on their hip. They carry live shit and tasers and handcuffs. That's it.
Well, carry the rubber and fuck the taser.
Oh yeah, and the mace.
Like carry the rubber. Carry the rubber bullets.
Bro, they could have maced her, bro.
They could have maced her. Well, no,
they could have ran up to her and maced.
He wasn't close enough.
He didn't have to be close enough. He could have ran up to her, bro. He could have ran up and shot that bitch.
Bro, by the time he would have ran up, she would have killed that fucking girl. She would have killed that girl. She was about to stab that girl to death.
Man, I don't think that girl was that.
My brother, she was about to stab that girl to death because she pulled the knife back. Like, this wasn't finna be no, he'll just take a little stab. Hell no. She pulled that knife back, bro.
Yeah,
she
but I thought
it
was at a distance, though.
No, brother, no. They was at the car. They was at the car, and the police. Okay, so the car is by. Man, I can't think of it right now. Okay, but the car is further than he is.
Because think about it.
He's not by the car.
She's chasing that girl.
But for not long though. Not long. And listen, after the girl fell in front of the police officer, it was a dude out there. The girl that fell in front of the police officer was getting up, and she was about to, I guess, run back over there. It was a dude there that kicked her. So kicked her back down. So now all you got is the girl in the pink, Oh yeah, the girl in the pink pants, and then you got the girl in the blue jean pants.
So the girl in the
blue jean pants had the knife, and she had that bitch cocked, and she was gonna give it to her, bro.
So who fell in front of the cop? The girl in the pink, right?
No, a girl with some blue jean shorts on.
Okay.
The girl with the blue jean pants and the girl with the pink pants was at the car. They wasn't by the police officer.
Cause I mean, like shit, I don't know. Cause when I seen it, all I saw was the cop said something about a knife. This is the beginning of the video I saw.
Okay.
She's got a knife, and I heard pop, pop, pop. That's it. 3 shots. And in the rest of the video, from when they went on, put on their gloves, pulling her and shit.
See, I didn't see none of that at the end. This is what I seen. I saw the police drive up. He drove up. The girl in the pink pants walked over to the police, and the police was like, "What's going on here?" And the girl said, "This is my house." And after she said, "This is my house," the one girl with the blue jean shorts on fell in front of the police officer. I don't even know what happened. When she fell in front of the police officer, the girl with the blue pants charged the girl in the pink. She had like a pink like sweatsuit on. So the girl with the blue jean pants charged the girl in the pink, had the knife in her hand, and she was finna give it to her.
I ain't seen none of that, bro. All
yeah,
I
she
saw
was finna kill her, bro.
When I went to the headlines and started reading it.
And this is what I want to say. We can't lump all these things together, bro. Like, we can't lump all this together. This ain't the same thing as like George Floyd, my brother. This ain't the same thing. Because the police's job is to de-escalate. Part of de-escalation is to make sure somebody don't get stabbed. But the other part of that is to make sure nobody don't die either. Which is why I said he should have had a taser. Or if not the taser, he should have had the rubber bullets.
Hold on, because I'm finna see if is this another video. So
yeah,
because like I said, the one I saw, bro, was just like
in Columbus, Ohio, the scene of another deadly police shooting. This happened minutes before the verdict was handed down.
Because I told you I didn't see the knife.
And the victim here is a 16-year-old girl. According to police,
I think that's gonna be the real,
fired after the team tried to cut
issue that she's 16.
In the graphic body camera video of the incident,
I think that's gonna be the main.
It is incredibly difficult to
discern exactly
it's not gonna
be so much that she's black. It's gonna be more of her age
that need to be answered. CNN's
Which
Ryan
is why he should have had the taser or rubber bullets.
Ryan, what are you learning about this? This is it is very difficult to understand what's happening in this video.
I don't hold. I can't say I hold the individual accountable.
Listen, the only thing I'm gonna say is, how would y'all feel if he would have just let that girl stab her?
Put it this way. I don't hold the individual accountable, as in the officer. You see what I'm saying? Like in George Floyd, Derek Chauvin case, that's a different issue.
Because with that man, we seen that. Knee on that man's neck. That's different.
Yes, they don't teach you that shit. But I hold the academy accountable because that's what they teach them, bro. They teach them to do shit like that.
Agree. It should not always be lethal force, and that's the first thing you go for. To me, that is the problem. Because the officer was doing his job. I get what he was doing. The problem is the gun, bro.
The officer arrived and said he
saw that cop, they were close enough, bro.
Opened fire, unfortunately.
Well, not the video I just seen.
They were close enough, bro. Listen, no.
So I have to see another one.
Exactly what you said happened. The cop, I mean, you looking at the body cam, bro. Everything happens right there. Look how close the cop is, close enough to the girl, bro. They still fighting. All he had to do was just go and grab her.
The officer approaches.
Okay, now I see the knife.
Hold on, he couldn't go grab her. That girl was in front of him.
Bro, they was right next to him, bro. Look, the girl falls right in front of him. The cop is holding the gun and walking behind what's her name?
Shooting like this. On top of that, of course, there's calls in the community.
Dude, he's literally, because his body cam is right there, bro. He's literally walking behind her. He was close enough to grab her hand, bro, and body slam her.
Well, listen, I'm watching the body cam too, and hey, let's not act like people don't alter videos. So I don't know. Maybe you watching something different. Maybe I'm watching something different. I don't know. But I'm gonna say is from what I seen, they were not close to each other.
I wish we can. Let me see. Share your screen. Hopefully we don't get flagged for it.
Another young girl in our community.
Go ahead.
The family's grieving tonight. And this young 15-year-old girl will never be coming home.
Makhia Bryant.
See,
Bro,
that's what I seen right there.
That's him. That's him you looking at, bro. Look how close he is to her.
See, but he don't look that close right now, though, bro.
What you mean?
He don't look that close to them.
What you
not
mean?
Not from this angle.
Bro, the cop that shot is the one I don't think that's the cop that shot her. Is it? Yeah, it is.
No, this is the cop that shot her.
Yeah,
but he don't look that close, bro.
Bro, look how nigga.
But as you can see, the girl in the jean pants got the knife in her hand, bro. Cop back. And she was finna give it to the other chick.
That's
she was finna kill her ass.
Her name is Makhia Bryant.
Okay.
May she rest in peace. But dude, he could have launched, bro.
Even from this video right here, bro,
look,
this don't look like the officer was close at all.
This guy right here that kicked
on top of that,
girl,
my brother, you saying he could have shot her with mace? Both of their heads turned the other way. How would he do that?
Nigga, listen, you don't even have to apply that bitch directly to the
And I've never dealt with mace, so
I've dealt with that shit. That shit gets you to go to coffin, bro. That's all you gotta do. Spray that bitch in the air.
Oh,
and it's gonna launch
right there.
It's gonna launch dead at them, and it's gonna hit their skin. The minute it hit their skin, bro, that shit. I mean, you ain't wrong, bro.
I don't think lethal force had to be used here at all. But I understand what he was trying to do. But he should have maced them or tased or rubber bullets. You feel what I'm saying? But that's three other options besides lethal force. And that's the problem.
Now, I can't say for sure where this chick was gonna get stabbed at. I can't say for sure.
Well, guess what? But you see her standing right there with the pink pants on? She finna stab her ass in the stomach. That's what she finna do.
Listen, but check this out though. Honestly, the best bet would have been to let her get stabbed.
And you know what? That's what I'm saying. Later. I think people would have rather she just stabbed her.
Yeah, let her get stabbed. That's wrong to say, but that's like the best scenario to save both lives, bro. Nobody had to. Well, really
that ain't true because if she could have stabbed her and hit a major artery, and boom, now she dead.
Yeah, but still, bro. Either way it goes, the shooting wouldn't have happened. You see what I'm saying?
I think, like I said, man, the issue is lethal force. The issue is lethal force, bro. It's three other options that officer could have used. Officer is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. He's trying to de-escalate the shit.
And I get that, bro. I get it.
But he shouldn't have used lethal. It's no reason for using lethal force. Not here.
Not at all. It wasn't meant for it, bro.
It wasn't meant for it. Not at all.
I really felt like the best bet was to let her get stabbed, kid, and hopefully with a great chance that she recuperates.
Protests in Columbus.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would have gave you a better chance of saving two lives. Yes, the shit would have went down crazy. It went down south, but you know, you would have been dealing with a teenager.
Ohio, the scene of another deadly police shooting.
Instead of a cop that, you know, a cop that shot a black girl, a black young teenager. You feel me? I would have much rather dealt with that.
This happened minutes before the verdict was handed.
This shit.
Now I wonder though. Let me play devil's advocate for a second. What would they have called him if he would have just stood there and watched the girl stab her? Now what happens?
I mean, he's not just standing there, bro.
He is just standing there. If he ain't do nothing, just stand there and watch the girl stab her.
What I'm saying is not just standing there. Like the distance, to me, from what I'm looking at, bro, the body cam shows me that he was close enough to at least take two more steps as far as like rush the girl. You know what I'm saying? Run. Because you can't stop her.
That other girl in front of him, bro. And this wasn't the girl that was in front of him either.
There's nobody in front of him, bro. It's just he's walking. The one girl fell in front of him. Bro, listen. When you're gonna see it as soon as this shit started playing. You see the guy that was to his right.
The black dude.
Right. That's where the girl fell at, bro.
When
So
the girl
he
fell,
turned,
the girl fell in front
listen.
of the officer.
The
And then
girl
when
fell,
she got up, she tried to run over there. And that dude that's standing there, he kicked that girl back down.
listen, bro. The girl fell in front of the officer. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
But the fight and the shooting happened to the left. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit happened to the left. So he's doing one of these. Nigga, he's got enough time to rush that girl, bro. And she would have got in one stab and she would have stopped that. He could have stopped that shit. There was no reason whatsoever. Somebody would have gotten hurt.
It's three other options he could have used, and it was no reason for him to use deadly force. You know, at the same time, I feel like the officer was doing what needed to be done. I feel like he was trying to stop the other girl from being stabbed. It was just no reason for him to use his gun. That's it. That's it. But I feel like he was trying to de-escalate and stop that one girl from being stabbed. And you're right. He could have just let that girl stab her, but then it'd have been like
down in the Derek Chauvin trial, and the victim here is a 16-year-old girl.
You're not watching if you're reacting to it. You just got there too late. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not saying that he's just standing there watching. He's got his gun already pointed at her, right?
And see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
And look, the girl's backing up, and she's walking up with the girl. Like they already caught with each other. Like, nigga, she's caught with the girl.
She didn't have her
already
yet.
stabbed her.
She didn't have her yet.
Bro, the video I saw, they was like right there. They was that close to each other because the girl in the pink walked up, and then all you see was Makhia just walking up. Like
Police,
right
the officer fired after the teen tried to cut two other girls with a knife, but in the graphic body camera video.
Oh my God, and that Derek Chauvin shit, bro. I mean, I looked at the charges and the time that it carries. You talking about 45? No, you talking about 40, 25, 10, 75 years, bro.
He probably gonna do like 20.
Damn, you say 22?
Probably gonna do about 20. He ain't gonna do. He not gonna do max. He gonna do like 20.
See, I looked at it like this, here, bro. He's gonna at least get close to that 40.
Nah, he gonna do like 20.
Hey. What's going on? What's going on?
Okay, he walks up. See the girl in the pink. Right there. And look. See that? They right there.
So
bro.
Makhia Bryant is the young lady who was in it. She was 16 years old.
At that video, I couldn't even see the knife.
No, it's just the way it was rolling, but she did have the knife. I saw it.
I couldn't even see the knife.
I saw it. I seen it. I just didn't see the knife after she got shot. Okay, stop right there. No, go back.
Take a watch.
Go back. Keep going.
Back some more?
Play it. No. Play it. Stop right there.
What's going on? Hey.
See, at this point.
That's when the girl fell in front of him?
Yeah.
What happened to her that she fell like that?
I think she was running to him.
She like fell in front of him.
She tripped.
And then she tried to get back up, and that dude kicked her.
Yeah, because you see, at that point, the girl in the pink, she's just standing there with another chick.
She's standing there with the girl in the blue pants, right?
No.
She was standing there with?
Stop right up.
Through. Take a watch.
Pause it.
So who is that?
That's just somebody different.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Yeah, see?
That's somebody else.
Look, they right. Okay, you see him behind the house? You see him close to the house. Everybody's close to the house. That's the girl that fell right there. She saw the
girl
cop.
that fell.
Right. She saw the cop. At that moment, she started going towards the cop.
She was walking towards him, and then what? Did she fall over?
Or she ran. Pushed? I think she ran towards the cop because at that time, I think that's when Makhia came out with the knife, because that's Makhia coming right there behind her. You see her?
Makhia? See, everything happening so
keep going on the other side of the car. You see it? Right. She's right in front of her at that point.
No. Right here?
Right. She's right in front of her at that point. Yes.
Right in front of her?
That's the girl that fell.
See, like right here, running. The girl fell.
Right. She started to run.
Right.
Everybody took off at that point.
Now the girl fell in front of him. There go the dude right there.
That dude kicked her, bro. Like that dude.
And that's what I'm saying. That dude kicked her. Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't kick her to keep her ass down. He kicked her. He
excuse me. He kicked her hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kicked her. Okay, so that's the girl on the ground. That's the dude right there. The girl in the pink right here.
Yeah, at that point, that's when she got caught up.
Oh, and I seen the girl. See, there go Makhia.
Yeah.
There go Makhia right there. It's her point, with the knife right here.
Yeah, look where the cop is at that point. She doesn't even have the girl yet. He had enough time to chase after her. At least she would have stabbed the girl once.
I agree with you.
Or at least
I agree with
her.
You. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you.
She would have either got stabbed or got cut, one way or another.
But then you know what? Maybe he was thinking I can get stabbed. But that's a part of the job, though.
At that point, with shit going on right now, bro, I'm not thinking about me getting stabbed. I'd rather be the one who gets stabbed if I'm the officer, because at that point, that shows you that I did my job. I saved 2 lives, yeah, but I put mine even more in danger.
Exactly.
But you know, your kid is safe.
You're right,
both
though.
Of your kids, you know what I'm saying?
You're right. He did have time. Now, he did have time. You know, the girl might have got stabbed, but
got stabbed or cut. You don't know.
The girl could have got stabbed or cut. Yeah.
Yeah. One way or another.
You know, he didn't have to shoot her.
No.
He did not have to shoot her. And that's my whole argument here, man. It was no reason for lethal force here at all. Right there, bam. There go the knife. The girl finna stab her.
Now, where did Makhia come from at that point? Because see, everybody took off running this way.
I don't know where Makhia was at. All I know is she's here right now, and she got the knife in her hand. That's it.
I wish this bit wouldn't like pausing and shit like that, but I'm gonna rewatch it in slow-mo myself.
So I'm gonna unpause it, and we see the dude right here.
I think they show it again.
Yeah, I think they young lady in the pink.
Just go ahead and play it, because I think they show it again, and we might see a better shot than the next one.
So boom, now he done shot.
So he shot 4 times.
He shot 4 times, which is another.
So Makhia Bryant, I don't even know why young lady like who was in it. She was 16 years old. The officer arrived and said he saw a knife.
It was
and then opened fire. Unfortunately, shooting that young lady 4 times. She did die. We've also this police department actually saw what their officer was dealing with. Watch of this version of it as police show what their officer was dealing with.
Here you go. Girl on the ground.
So I'm not sure you still see this video, but right now the officer approaches.
Look,
there's
at that
a
time,
knife.
the girl is fighting for her life right now.
There, and then he opens fire. Now, of course, there's a lot of people who are upset with this decision. So a lot of questions will be going on. The officer has been put on paid administrative leave.
At that
normally happens after
how close the officer is to her.
On top of that, of course, there's calls in the community for more of an investigation. But listen to what the mayor had to say during this difficult situation.
Not just the mayor, my father. The city of Columbus lost a 15-year-old girl today.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. That's the problem.
We know based on this footage
It was no reason for him to have his gun. You feel what I'm saying? He should have had his taser, rubber bullets, or mace. Those other three options would have been better than that fourth option.
We already know he shouldn't have had his gun, bro. We already established.
That's it.
That shit. Like that's the
That's it. And just like you were saying in the beginning, the problem is how y'all training these guys.
Yeah.
Lethal force should not be your first choice.
It really shouldn't. So
unless there is a caveat here, unless you hear armed and dangerous suspects are shooting or whatever. Now you got your gun in your hand. So that's what I'm saying. I understand that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
But in this case, first of all, let's take it back to the beginning. The young lady called the police. She called the police because she was about to get jumped.
Who called? Did she?
Makhia called. Makhia called the police. Because she was about to get jumped. Those girls came to her house to jump her. Okay.
So she came from behind the cop then.
I think she came from behind him.
That's what it is, because I mean, she was like, I mean, once a girl fell.
And that's what I was saying, where she even came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, she called the police because she was about to get jumped. She wanted the police there for help. Okay. Now, as a police officer, you already hear what's going on. You hear 3 young ladies are fighting. It's a young lady that calls you because she's scared she's going to get jumped by 2 other girls. And then you might hear, hold on for a second, let me get this out. And then you might hear one of them got a knife. Okay. Now, your antennas go up. You say, okay, I got to worry about my life too now. I got to get home to my family too, right?
I get that.
Right then, when you hear there is a knife in play, this ain't the time to grab your 9.
Yeah, your taser, if you're gonna grab anything,
exactly,
your taser should be what's in your hand.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't be stupid now. They got a knife. Don't be stupid, but at the same time, it was no reason for you to grab your 9.
No, you're right.
Whatever they carried, 9.45, whatever it is. There was no reason for him to grab his gun. He should have had his taser. He should have had his rubber bullets. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, whatever gun that is with the rubber bullets, he should have had that, you know, which is non-lethal, meaning you can't kill someone. It won't pierce nobody's body. You see what I'm saying?
And they wonder why we don't call the cops whenever we have issues, bro.
Yeah.
They wonder why we handle shit ourselves, because
or you be scared when you call them.
Yeah, I do. Listen, I mean, I got friends as cops. I don't mind talking to a police officer, but it's when I get pulled over, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
That's when the fear kicks in for me. Like, I don't give a damn how hard I am on these streets. When I get pulled over, my nigga, I damn near about the shit breaks, bro. I don't care if I'm clean, if I ain't, like, dude, I could be legit as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's just something about them. They always find a reason to fuck you. They always find a reason. Always.
Yeah, I agree. And we don't know who pulling us over. We don't know what this guy dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where his mental state is at.
Exactly.
We don't know who pulling us over. It could be a nice cop that pull us over, or it can be an asshole that pull us over. Because I've been pulled over by both.
Yeah, I have too. Too. And like we said before, bro, like I felt like I was treated better by the white cop than the fucking black cop. That's terrible. But you know, it's a fear factor that kicks in, bro, when we get pulled over.
For
We
real.
don't like, dude. You could be at a fucking stop sign. You done stop, but they're gonna pull your ass over, or it's a rolling stop. Like, hold on. I've been driving for so fucking long. You feel me? There's no fucking reason for you to stop me and fuck with me if I just pull up to the fucking stop sign, look both ways. What, you still want me to sit there? 1, 2, 3. Oh, now I can go. Fuck that. Especially if I'm across a damn railroad track, my nigga. I'm finna pull to that bitch.
I definitely do a roll and stop sometimes.
Listen, bro, listen.
Sometimes I don't stop completely at the stop sign, bro.
Bro, it ain't no sometimes, my dude. It ain't no sometimes. It's a fucking habit. Once you done it once, you're gonna keep doing that shit. You ain't even notice that you doing it, bro. All you know is you pull up to the stop, you there, ain't nobody there. Nigga, you go. Point blank. I stopped. That's all the fuck that matter. No, I gotta stop for 3 seconds. Like, bro, you don't even fucking stop for 3 seconds. Hell, you turn on your goddamn lights just to go cross the fucking red light. Yeah. You could have caused a crash. You feel me? Like, so
for real.
I mean, it's certain shit that they should just, I feel like they need to let slide, bro. Like shit like that. If I didn't just run through the fucking stop sign, don't fuck with me. If I stopped, even if it's for 1 or 2 seconds, I stopped. I make sure it was my turn, nigga, and I go. Point blank.
All right, man. So you know what? To go ahead and get off of this topic, man. You know, I just want to say rest in peace to
Makhia Bryant.
There you go. Thank you. Rest in peace to Makhia Bryant, and prayers up to everybody involved in that. And man, I'm sorry, but police officers, it's gotta be another option besides lethal force. Hell, I just gave you 3 options. You got your rubber bullets, you got your mace, you know what I'm saying? And you got your taser.
Again, these schools, these police academies, bro, it has to start with them. We can't do shit about, right now, we can't really do shit about the veterans that are in the office right now.
Yeah.
We can do something about the rookies that are just coming in. You can send their asses back, get some training, get some mental training on top of that shit. I feel like I really feel like they need to use that open door policy that these police departments offer these officers with these psychiatrists and shit like that. Go, if you have a fucking problem, an issue, talk to somebody. You feel me? Like, let one of your partners help you out and shit like that. Like, before you go out there on these fucking streets and fuck somebody's life up. If you come, you know, if you leaving home and you and your wife or you and your husband done got into it and shit like that, and you go into the fucking office, the first damn thing you need to do is go talk to your captain. Let your captain know, or your sergeant, whoever the hell is in charge. Hey, look, these are the issues that I'm having right now. I feel like they might affect my productivity for the day. What can I do to help me meditate?
You might need to work the desk job that day.
Like, I mean, not necessarily you need to write the desk job, just send you out with a level-headed partner, someone that's gonna talk to you throughout the day. You feel me? That's gonna help you get through your problems, like shit like that, because we all have them. And we all come off wrong sometimes when we get rubbed the wrong way. Like that cop, you know, he or she is having their issues and might not even be wanting to fuck with you, but they go get caught up into a fucked up ass situation. You see what I mean? And like this young lady here, like I said, how can you hold a cop accountable for this time when she's the one who called the cops? And then on top of that, as soon as the cops arrive, she herself took it upon herself to go after her assailants, her so-called assailants, with a knife in front of the authorities. That's a dumbass move.
I totally agree.
You know what I mean? So it's sad that she lost her life, but her action cost her life. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you, you know? Like,
we all saw the body cam. That's a fact.
So her own action cost her own life. And then on top of that, what I mean is, it started from her picking up that phone, calling 911. She invited those people. She invited the cops into the altercation. You see what I'm saying? That's one.
Right.
She's the one who hosted the cops in this altercation.
Right.
Instead of talking to them when they arrive, she goes and grab a knife and charge the girls who allegedly supposed to have been jumping her.
Right.
In front of the cops. And then you attempted to stab and murder, or you know what I mean? Like that's like
stab and murder.
You know, that's premeditated in so many ways, because
Right.
now they can use that shit. Oh, you called the cops, you waited on the cops to get here, and then you took it upon yourself to take this girl's life. So I mean, he didn't have to use the gun, but at the same time, she put him in a fucking situation, bro. You see what I mean?
Which is why I said lethal force cannot be the first option.
That, and if you're the one who called the cops, if you call the fucking cops, fucking violence need to stop right there. You need to stop doing what the fuck you're doing.
Prepare to be level-headed.
Exactly. Be calm. Let them people know what the fuck going on. That's why they're here for. You call them to help you, let them help you. But now you put yourself in danger, and then you put them in danger. So I mean, in a case like that, bro, I gotta side with the Blues. You feel me? I'm sorry, because that was the dumb move on her part.
No, I agree.
You know,
I agree. You know, once you once you called the police, yeah, you know, it should have been a level-headed thing. You should have been prepared to talk, because you called them to come out there and just stop the altercation. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that nobody did nothing to you. Okay, cool. But then you went and got a knife. You know what I mean?
Now, granted, her theory, I'm guessing, could have been like any of the people that got jumped before. You know what I mean? I called the cops, they talked to these people, nothing happened, they didn't arrest nobody. Or even if they did arrest somebody, now the heat is on me twice as much now. Just because they didn't jump me while they got there, as soon as the cops leave, they finna fuck my ass up. I might just die. So I can understand her fearing for her life, but that's not the way to go. You don't do that shit in front of the fucking authorities. I'm sorry, baby girl. You know, you lost your life on a technicality, on your technicality.
Damn, well, that was crazy. You know, to end off on this, man, and to move on to something else. That was a crazy video to watch. What I will say is, man, you know, you have to be careful out here in these streets, you know, and you know, if you call the police, you know, be prepared to be level-headed. I get it, you know, you know, that young lady called the police because she was trying not to get jumped. And I think once the officer got there, because the officer got there, it was peaceful for him, because he was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He immediately asked the girl, what's going on? You know what I mean? So he didn't come up there, you know, feeling some type of way or nothing like that. He said, what's going on? I just think that whole situation could have been handled different. Like I said, on his end, it shouldn't have never been lethal force. You know, on her end, she shouldn't have never pulled no knife. However that went down, that shouldn't have never happened. But yeah, man, like you said, rest in peace to Makhia Bryant. Was that her name?
Bryant, yep.
Yeah, rest in peace to Makhia Bryant, and prayers up to everybody in that situation, man. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
And then hold on, and then another thing too, let me end on this note. Parents, I don't give a damn how you treat your child at home, how you talk to your child. I mean, because me and my boys, I mean, I cuss all the fucking time. They know when I'm playing, they know when I'm serious. That's the difference. They know they know the differential. And my cousin and me going the fuck off on them. You know, and I tell them all the time, I don't mean to go off on you, but the shit that you do makes me feel like the cops will fuck you up.
Definitely.
So if you did that shit outside of this house and you were fucked up about it, guess who? This shit'll bring pain to my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell them all the time, like I feel like a failure to them because of you know, like the things that I wanted to see them do, they're not doing that. They still achieving, they, you know, they're being successful in different fields and different shit that they want to do. But like the shit that I wanted them to do, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like every father, bro, every parent, that's not what they doing. So, and the things that I wish they would do, they're not doing just yet. As far as like, I still got to get on them to clean up. I still got to get on them to make up their beds. I still got to get on them and go, man, nigga, go take a shower or some shit. Like, nigga, you about to be 18 and 13. You feel me? Like, I shouldn't have to say certain shit like that. Like, nigga, take out the trash, go wash the dishes. Like, I'm trying to get you prepared,
exactly,
you know, for the world, so you won't become a statistic. So with that brief little story said, parents, teach your kids. It starts from home. Like, the actions of this young lady cost her her own life. Don't let your actions cost you your life. Teach your kids not to let their own actions cost them their life. You know, because to every action, there's a repercussion.
I totally agree.
So you gotta always think. You gotta think twice. Like this is a little motto that I do, man, that I go through. And if I have to think twice about it, I just don't do it. That's just me. You know, it might work for some people, it might not. It all depends on the lifestyle you live in.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I can really tell you for sure. If you have to think twice about it, meaning you shouldn't have to second guess yourself about any kind of move. Life is like chess. You should already know every move you're gonna make, you know, so you can make your opponent move the way you want them to move. So that's how you gotta move out on these streets. You gotta be 10 steps ahead of yourself, you know? So that way you already know the outcomes. Like, if I take this step, what's gonna be the outcome of this? If I take that step, what's gonna be the outcome of that? You know, look at your outcomes, your scenarios, put scenarios out in front of you. If you do this and you do that, what can come out of this? Because there's always a good and there's always a bad. Is the bad gonna outweigh the good, or is the good gonna outweigh the bad? The one that you feel like the good is gonna outweigh the bad the most, that's the option you go with. But if you have to sit there and second guess about it, then you shouldn't just do it. You know, just don't do it. Because you should already know. If I move here, I'm making you bring your queen out. That's who I want. I want that queen.
Right.
That's my goal. You see what I mean? So I gotta move to make her come to me instead of me go to her. That's how you gotta move in life. But if all you attract is the law, then that's all you ever gonna know.
Don't you want to be daddy's little girl? Don't you want to take trips all the girls and well? Don't you want to go shop till your mom they all up? They better are your friends ever have